Hey coaches, Coach Simpson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time visiting my channel, feel free to scroll around. There should be plenty of material for you. Whether you like the buck sweep or you like learning about fundraising or defense, there's all kinds of categories. Feel free to scroll through here. I'm giving just a quick glimpse of a few things on buck sweep, but there's actually a full course on this channel. If you'll just go to the buck sweep kind of for beginners course, it walks through a lot of different things. If you'd like premium content, you can go over to my website, fbcoachsimpson.com, where I'm going to have books, materials, courses, game film, whatever you might want is on that website. Also this month is membership month over at my website, where if you want to become one of the 50 plus guys who's a member, you can get premium content, and this month a free book just for signing up. Appreciate you guys' time. So we've been talking about buck sweep this week, which was what my members asked me to talk about. It's one of the perks of being a member, and so we're going to talk about buck. Hopefully next week next month they'll pick something different. So buck sweep, we talked about formations that can help run buck sweep. We talked about influence plays that can help run buck sweep, and tonight we're going to talk about tags that you can use when you run buck sweep. So there's lots of different things you can do. I'm a huge believer in tags. I'm a big believer in giving my kids answers. You know, we want to have as many if-then scenarios thought out ahead of time as possible, and the best, easiest way to do that, in my opinion, is through simple tags that talk to specific players. That's difficult on the coach because you have to think through every scenario, every player. It's really not that hard for the player because they just learn the one or two different tags that talk to them. And so as you kind of go into this world, it can be overwhelming. So a lot of coaches just discount it and say, our kids can't learn this. Well, your kids don't have to learn all this. If the coach does, the kids just learn the one or two little tags that talk to them. And so I'm a big believer that it really helps our kids to have multiple answers, so we get different looks. They have different tools kind of in their toolkit. Okay? If you want to have all the answers, my playbook is actually out on the website. You can go there and get it. So let's talk about a few of them that we're going to give our kids. So we're going to run buck sweep. All right. So basically, if you don't know, buck sweep is gap down backer, gap down backer, gap down backer. And like I said, you can go watch the whole course on this. There's a bunch of buck sweep stuff on this channel. We're going to pull kick. We're going to pull wrap on backside. We'll leave him alone for right now, and then we're going to run buck sweep. Okay. So different tags what we will do to help buck sweep. And this is not going to be a whole RPO course, but we will do RPOs. The way we build our offense, RPO-wise, and I'd recommend anyone that's doing an offense, if your quarterback can handle this, is that you give him multiple looks that are RPOs. Simple tags that he looks at one player, and if that player does X, then he does Y. Okay? So we will read multiple guys in our RPO game. We'll read inside linebackers, we'll read outside linebackers, we'll read 5 techniques, we'll read 4 eyes, 3 techniques. We'll read the corner depending on if we want to take the easy stuff. We'll build in screens. So we'll run the now screen and the bubble screen. Sometimes we're getting trips and run different screens out there. We'll swing the running back out and he can throw it to him or run the QB buck. Okay. All of these screens are just simple tags. To an offense and to our kids, they learn it really, really quickly because this guy knows if we call for a now screen, it's going to him. We know if we got a bubble screen, it's going to him. It's just how quickly as a coach can you kind of figure out that we want to do this. All right. We'll also put in the one I want to talk about tonight is the tunnel screen. So we'll run buck sweep and then we'll run the tunnel behind it. So let's say we got a team that's having a super aggressive linebacker is reading a guard pulls, there he goes. Maybe they're a blitz happy man zero team. I get a lot of guys that ask me, how do you handle man zero? How do you handle blitz happy team? We love this concept for those teams because when you give the buck look, you go ahead and pull, they're going to come, and now it's a very simple play. Maybe my receiver can't beat that guy one-on-one, okay, but I can throw him a tunnel screen. So we're going to go up, and then we're going to go, so we're up 2 yards, aiming for the upfield hip of this corner, and we're going to peel him off. Our receiver is up 2 yards and he's going to retrace. We want to try to rub shoulders if possible here. And then our quick tackle is going to show and go. If that guy's gone, then we turn inside. Okay, and we're running the tunnel screen off of buck. Can we run this as an RPO? I get asked this a little bit. We can. It always depends RPO-wise on our quarterback. Can he handle a read? If he can, then yeah, we'll RPO it. Well, basically we will read that player right there, or we'll read pre-snap numbers. Okay, these kids all think that we're running buck sweep. These kids all think we're running tunnel screen. The only guy that really knows is either the coach, because you tell them, or the quarterback. And it's just a simple tag that we'll run off buck. If they're just going to ignore these receivers, we can't throw fast screen because they're man zero. We can't really throw bubble screen because they're man zero. But we can throw the tunnel because now we're protecting against what's going on there. So that's the different tags we'll use really on the back side. If you want to see play side tags, I hit a few of those earlier where we'll tag the blocking scheme. And again, inside of this channel, if you'll search a little bit, there's a buck sweep course that goes through all of those tags a lot more in depth. But the goal is, and this is on buck, but it could be on any play, to have all these built-in tags so that when you get against a defense, you have an answer. Because if you're like me or any other offense, you know, the defense puts a plan together. You go out there and about the first series or two, you have a pretty good idea of what their plan is. And now you have to have answers built in because you can't just do it on the fly. So you have to prepare for these different things. So for us, our RPO game is really for his own team, okay? Our screens are really for his own team. We have our ROs, which are run options, which is for a man team. And then we have like tunnel screen, which is also for a man team. So we kind of have these plays set up and we know, all right, these are what we like against man. We like this against zone. And it gives us options so that we show up in a game and they give us a look that we didn't think they were going to give us. We're still okay. Hopefully you got something from this week, guys. There's a whole lot more if you want to get in depth on buck sweep. Even on this channel, it's like a 50-minute video. But if you really want to get in depth, you can go to my website. I've got all kinds of stuff on buck sweep. My full offense is out there as well, either in book form, video course form, or whatever else you might like it in. If you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate if you'd like this video and subscribe to this channel. If you've got any questions you want me to hit in the next episodes, or if you just have a question about this one, drop it in the comments and I'll try to get back with you as quickly as I can. And don't forget, this is about the last week of membership month over at my website. So if you want a free book, sign up to be a member and you're going to have your pick of one of my books from my head coaching bundle. So that alone is hopefully worth the time, not including just the 6 hours worth of stuff that's in there. Appreciate you guys' time, and I'll see you again next week.